For the girlies, obviously Theo Von. I fucking love Theo Von.
Oh yeah, Theo
I
Von's
love
great.
it. And he says some outlandish non-PC shit, but
He does.
he knows he's so, you can't be that good and not be so intelligent. Like, he's so smart from moment to moment.
Yeah.
He is super intelligent. I think he catches me off guard a lot. like he'll say something and I'll be like, hold on a second, what the fuck did this dude just say?
Yeah.
And then like 20 seconds later, he'll actually be able to like reframe it better and like explain what he actually said.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh wow, that's an interesting perspective that he just had. I'm like, I did not see that coming. But then there's also times where I'm like, going back to his like PC stuff, I'm like, this dude sounds mad ignorant.
He plays
like mad
to
ignorant.
every single audience that he has. Like, he does. Like, because he plays into the I'm trailer trash type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why he says that outlandish shit, because that audience is like, that's a knee slapper right there. Or maybe to have that awe factor, to be new and exciting. But he also understands there are very sensitive PC people in his audience, and he understands exactly where that line is where he can cater to everybody. I mean, he may get canceled like right after I say this, but hopefully he won't. But
I mean,
well, I think that's why I love Andrew Schulz. That's why I love Andrew Schulz, because he's this white, I'm assuming he's like Italian descent or something like
he's
that.
Scottish, actually.
Oh, Scottish. Okay, yeah.
He's very quick. He's very witty.
He's insanely witty.
Yeah.
I think he's much smarter than Theo Von.
Absolutely.
And
I agree.
and he's not afraid to say like jokes about, you know, black people or Latino people or fucking, you know, some kind of European people or like whatever. Like,
because he started the off jump. He didn't start. He establishes what I am. And he is very good at what he does. So that's why it doesn't come off crazy.
But he also knows culture, and he's also like tight with all these people that are like from different cultures and different races and shit like that. So he feels comfortable. And I can relate to that in many ways with him. I think like he's just obviously an incredible joke maker and like an incredible like savant in the way that he writes and thinks and stuff like that. But you know, I think he's tapped in and he's real. Like he knows these cultures a lot.
He's an interesting guy.
I like that he...
Phil's response. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah, he's smart. He's cool. I like that
Phil's about to be like, I fucking hate him.
I do.
You can go off on your own podcast on that one.
I hate both those guys.
Do you really? Both Theo Von? Yeah. Really? Why?
They're just not that great.
I'm surprised you don't like Andrew Schulz.
I mean, I respect him tremendously. But I think Andrew Schulz is super fucking corny, and I think he is
Go fuck yourself.
I think he is kind of racist, and I think he is one of those dudes who kind of relies on black people to skyrocket him where he was, and all his only thing is really, you're saying he has a larger audience, but he doesn't. He really has one audience. He has white guys that like black shit, but don't really like black people.
Ooh.
You don't think his audience like? Oh, really?
No.
Speaking about
I think some of them do. But I think his larger audience is like people who like black people's style. They like their music, but they kind of feel intimidated and emasculated by other black men. So they'd rather. It's like.
Well,
everybody who
does
listens to him,
have like small dick syndrome a little bit. I think like
everybody who listens to him though, I feel like is just like, you know, it's like I could picture like 5 white guys who wear Bape and have like Nike SBs and dunks and shit, just like talking about Andrew Schulz over and over again. I don't know that many black people
you on that.
legitimately like Andrew Schulz, but I would love to be on your podcast, Andrew. So there we go.
He's like, let me talk shit about you.
Because I know Akash. I like Akash. I know Akash, like as a person.
I hear you on that, but what you
and I respect him.
You saying that and makes me think about, but I mean, this might not be a super fair comparison. Makes me think about Shane Gillis.
I love Shane Gillis is far better than Andrew Schulz.
Oh, interesting.
Because he's just like, you know why? Because he's actually like honest about who he is in the sense of like, you can tell he's just a decent dude. It's like Andrew Schulz, you can tell he's just like a piece of shit. It's like, oh, if I was going to talk to this guy, he'd be a total fucking dick unless I was somebody who is like important or something like that.
I agree. I can see that.
You know what I mean? It's just like he's fucking phony. He's not very smart. He has a lot of people that would never actually challenge his thoughts in any real way. You know what I mean? Yeah, and he's just not that funny. He's just fucking lame.
I can feel that.
Fuck that
okay,
guy.
so back to you because we only got about 7 minutes left.